First of all, I would like to thank EVG Network and my upline for introducing Elite Global Career into my life. I'm Sing Chik, I'm your NC for this evening session. So I would also like to thank all of you for taking your time to join us this evening. So our AV team has put you on mute in order to allow the session to run smoothly without interruptions. So we will have a Q&A session later on. If you have any question, you can unmute the microphone and ask your question. If you do not wish to turn on your microphone, you can use the chat box to type in your question. Presentation slides and pictures will be displayed during the sharing. If you cannot see clearly, you may zoom in the slide or photo for a clearer view. So as technology advances, there are more and more types of medicines being invented. Many people believe in medical science. Well, during this pandemic, we can see that there is a tremendous increase in the number of people who uses health supplement to prevent illnesses. There are a wide range of health food available in the market, and many claim that they are good. So do we really know how to differentiate between medicine, supplements, and superfood? So let's understand more about the differences of choices so that we can make a better choice for our health management. Tonight, we have three speakers, Jingni, Lucas, and Jiahui. They will share with us on the topic, the differences between medicines, supplements, and superfood. So let us welcome our first speaker, Jingni, to share with us regarding medicines. Let's put our hand together to welcome Jingni.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Jingni, and first of all, I would like to thank EV Global Network and my upline for introducing elite career into my life. In the 19th century, scientists discovered that many women who went through during childbirth experienced a battle between life and death. Back then, doctors did not know the existence of bacteria. So for now, let us understand about the medicine first. Let me show the slide. All right. How medicine come about? In the 19th century, many women would fall ill and die shortly after giving birth. At the time, scientists have not discovered any drugs. Doctors were not aware of the existence of bacteria, and during that time, doctors do not wash their hands when helping to deliver babies. That is why many women did due to bacterial infections. That is when scientists begin to develop antibiotics. In year 1928, scientists have discovered the first antibiotic, penicillin. Until in year 1942, it is officially put in use. Proper use of antibiotics are to kill bacteria. And in the US and other more developed countries, tests are conducted on patients to confirm that the patient has a bacterial infection, and the doctor will then prescribe the antibiotics needed for the patient. If the doctor prescribes incorrectly, their medical license may be revoked. But this practice not common practice in Asia countries, which is not commonly used in Singapore. Many people do not have bacterial infections but are prescribed with the antibiotics. This is called misuse of antibiotics. With the misuse and overuse antibiotics, it leads to another problem, antibiotic resistance. What is antibiotic resistance? This happens when some of the bacteria are not destroyed and continue to multiply, and after some time, it will start to attack our body again. At this time, when we use the same antibiotic again, it will not work because the bacteria has become resistant to the antibiotics and cause emergence of superbug. In most cases, diseases are not caused by bacteria but commonly caused by virus. So let take a look at the common virus that we might have seen or heard before, such as SARS, H1N1, influenza A or B, hepatitis B, HPV virus, meningitis, hand-foot-mouth disease, HIV, Ebola virus, dengue fever, Zika virus, and each other. Most of the virus have a vaccine for it, but not all have a vaccine. So let's take a look how vaccines are formed. Okay, when a virus invades our body, the B cells in our body will start to react, producing antibody to fight this bacterial, virus, and pathogen. And these B cells have a memory function as well. When we were to catch the same virus or bacteria again, these memory B cells will be more efficient to destroy these virus and bacteria. Vaccines are made using weakened bacteria or virus to trigger our immune system to produce antibodies against them, which our body has the ability to fight future infections that caused by the same strains of virus. There are so many viruses out there and some do not have vaccine developed. Hence, we can see that medical science is not able to catch up the virus mutations. Thus, it is the best to rely on our immune system, like our B cells, to do the job for us. And for now, let's talk about the drugs for autoimmune disease. There is currently no cure for autoimmune disease. Some autoimmune diseases which are commonly seen are rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, lupus. Sometimes doctor may prescribe steroid to suppress the immune system to relieve the symptom. But this steroid come with side effects that are like increased severity of the vulnerability to infections, hence leading to increased risk of cancer. And then overall immunity will be weakened. Now, looking at drugs for chronic disease, like hypertension medication, cholesterol medication, diabetes medications, hormonal-related medication. All these are some of the chronic disease, and these medications will only alleviate symptoms and need to be taken for long term. If I do not take the medicine, the symptoms will come back again. So right now, there is no cure for this chronic disease, and such medications are only treating the symptom. And some common medications will be like fever medications to reduce the fever and pain, but it may cause disruptions of liver and kidney cells, hence leading to liver and kidney failure, and some even brain damage. With fever medications, it is linked to about 450 deaths in the US every year, which is a lot. And the antibiotics, which I have mentioned earlier, it is to kill bacteria and treat bacterial infection, but it can affect our immunity, and when misuse it can lead to bacterial resistance and some side effects like diarrhea, vomiting, in a bad case, allergic shocks, or even death. Okay, so now let's take a look for sedative. Sedatives are the drugs to induce sleep, but it comes with side effects as well, like short-term memory loss, breathing problem, and even addictions or resistance to medication after a month. Also, the common painkillers, which helps to relieve pain, can also like peptic ulcer, slow wound healing, liver damage, and severe. It also affect the nervous system and difficulty of breathing. And now, modern medicines can be classified into two big categories, which is medicines, and surgery. Drugs can save lives in times of emergency. However, if it is misused, it can be killed. So let us take a look at a short video showing by Dr. Zhao Feicheng, who is the authority of preventive science and the founders of nutritional immunology. And let's hear what she says about medications.
Drugs cannot guarantee a cure. Drugs also give harmful side effects. Sometimes the side effect can be worse than the disease itself. Recently, it was reported that up to 98,000 people die annually from mistakes made in US hospitals. Many of these mistakes were wrong drug prescriptions. We must know that many diseases today don't have a cure. For example, SARS killed 900 people in 2003. Bird flu kills 3 in every 10 people infected. Why isn't there a cure for SARS or bird flu? SARS and bird flu viruses are mutated viruses. It is very difficult to find a drug that kills them. If a drug is found, when the virus mutates again, the drug might become useless. Even the common flu has no cure. Every year, up to 500,000 people die from flu. Flu drugs don't kill the flu virus. The drug only shortens symptoms by a day or 2. Think about the time you had a cold and a headache. The painkiller you took did not kill the virus, but still, you got better. How? During the SARS outbreak, some people died during treatment. Others on the same treatment survived. Some cancer patients live for years, although doctors tell them their days are numbered. How is this possible? It is not magic. It's not because of drugs. It is because of the person's immune system. The good news is that all of us have an immune system. In fact, with a little bit of help, we can use our immune system to prevent almost any disease in the world.
All right. Through the video, I hope that you have a better understanding on medications. And now let's welcome Lucas to share about supplement with us. Let's welcome Lucas.
All right, thank you, Jingyi, for sharing about medicines. No, I'm sure through her sharing, no, we do learn that medicines can save life, but if we misuse them, it will be a life-threatening. So now let's move on to supplements. So firstly, allow me to share my screen first. All right, so so how does supplements comes about? Actually, have you all wondered? Well, during the World War, there was no famine outbreak. Then, due to the lack of food, many people fall ill as they lack of basic nutrients for survival. This is when supplements were first produced to help these people to survive. So, some of the common vitamin pills found in the market these days are vitamin A, C, D, and E. But do you know these vitamins can cause side effects as well? Well, for vitamin A, it will cause fatigue, osteoporosis, birth defects, lung cancer. As for vitamin C, it will cause kidney stone and cancer. Vitamin D will cause fast heartbeat and arrhythmia. Vitamin E will cause osteoporosis and prostate cancer. So, how about minerals from supplements? They do cause side effect as well. Like calcium is very familiar to us. So based on British Medical Journal, it actually conducted a trial and result actually shows that 12,000 participants who took calcium have increased risk of heart attack by 30%. As for folic acid, which is an essential for pregnant women, but there is side effect as well, such as your lung cancer, colorectal cancer, and prostate cancer. For iron, which is commonly found in pancreas, can cause side effects like constipation, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, cancer, cardiovascular diseases, and sometimes overdose can lead to death. So next, glucosamine. So, these days we actually see many glucosamine supplements, right? Well, have you looked at the label on the bottle before? Well, many glucosamine sources are from animal cartilage, such as your bovine as well as your shark. As for shell or shellfish, like examples like crab, lobsters, and shrimp, and some are even made from laboratory using fermented corn as particle material. And it actually causes side effects like breathing difficulties and worsening asthma, which is very dangerous. And the toxin accumulated in the animal bodies will cause harmful to the human body, and which will lead to insulin resistance and also increase the risk of developing diabetes. Next, we also heard about omega-3, which is very good for us. But however, omega-3 fatty acids are from animal sources like fish oil and cod liver oil. No, such supplements can actually increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases and also cause marine pollution. These supplements may interfere with the side effects of an anticoagulant, aspirin, and blood pressure medications, which is not what we want, right? Well, it also can cause diarrhea, and eventually not environmental friendly. So next, probiotics are from dietary supplements and in dietary dairy products, So some of the common bacteria added into these supplements are lactobacillus and acidophilus. So this will actually cause allergic reaction, such as breathing difficulties, hives, vomiting, diarrhea, and cough. No, the young, the elderly, and those who have weakened immune system should seek advice from a healthcare provider before using probiotics, as they may induce potential fatal conditions. No, okay, so supplements are also known as your alternative medicine, and supplements do have hidden dangers that we should be more aware about. So let's take an example. A vitamin C pill, as compared with an orange, there's always a limit on how much vitamin C pill I can take, as vitamin C pill is being extracted in pure form, which can lead to adverse side effects when overdosed. But however, orange, it has much more than just a vitamin C. Orange actually has minerals, fiber, and many vitamins in it. And no matter how much I consume, there will be no side effects as well. So let's take an example. Today I can walk, but I choose to sit on a wheelchair for a couple of years. After a few years, am I still able to walk? Well, the answer is definitely a no. Why? Because my muscle has degenerated as I had relied on wheelchair too much. So this actually applies, same goes to supplements. It will cause reliance to the body. Hence, the conclusion is supplements cannot be consumed daily. So let's take a look at another short video with Dr. Chen on her view on supplements. And through this short video, it can give everyone more insight on supplements.
Some people ask me, can you get all of these nutrients from a vitamin bottle? In order to be effective and well absorbed by the body, these nutrients must be obtained from wholesome plant foods. Yes, you might get antioxidant and multivitamins, but these are not natural antioxidants. They might have been extracted from plants, but isolating them makes them a chemical or a drug. Such chemicals can give toxic side effects. For example, beta-carotene or vitamin A is an antioxidant found in carrots. A study in Finland showed that smokers who took beta-carotene pills had more risk for lung cancer than smokers who didn't. But then, when we eat lots of carrots, we don't experience such toxic side effects.
All right, through this video, we definitely know that supplements are not good for us, as it needs to be taken under the supervision of our doctor. So next, what can we take to improve our health? Let's invite Jiahui to share with us more about food.
Thank you, Jingni and Lucas, for sharing on medicine and supplement. Firstly, I would like to thank EVG Network and my upline. I'm Jiahui, and I'll be sharing with you about foods. I have a question here. Are humans meant to eat meat or plants? Here's a clue. Taking a look at our teeth structures, does our teeth look similar to a lion or to a horse? So let's take a look together at the teeth structures between a herbivore and a carnivore. Herbivore, a plant-eating animal like the horse, have sharp front teeth to chew the plants and grass. While for carnivore, the front and canine teeth are sharp to tear meat apart. So how about the intestines? For example, a herbivore, which is about 5 feet long, would have an intestine of 60 feet long, while for carnivore, it would be 15 feet. What is the reason for the difference? Plant-eating animals have longer intestines to allow enough time for absorption of nutrients, as plant foods need more time to be broken down due to the large number of fiber. For carnivores, they have a shorter intestinal tract to allow meat to pass through quickly, as raw meat contains bacteria. So research has shown that humans evolved around 250,000 years ago from ape-like ancestors. So it turns out humans are herbivores. So it is recommended for us humans to eat more fruits and vegetables. So when it comes to plant food, not all plant foods are safe for consumption. Plant foods can be categorized into two categories. Firstly, plant foods that are medicinal in nature come with side effects, and overdose can lead to serious side effects as well. In fact, many Western medicines are extracted from TCM. Like for example, aspirin, which is a painkiller, is actually extracted from white willow bark, which can cause stomach bleeding. Digoxin, which is a drug for arrhythmia, is extracted from digitalis, which can cause heart disease. In addition, there are some plants such as ephedra tobacco. And have you ever heard of it? Some people use marijuana to relieve pain, but they're addictive, and it can be fatal if used in large amounts. Next is functional plant foods, which are wholesome plant foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These are foods suitable for all ages. No matter how much you consume, there will not be any side effects. So now I'll be sharing with you various nutrients in food. The first one will be protein, which is essential for our body cell renewal. So normally, where do we get our protein from? From milk, from meat, and eggs, right? All these animal proteins are actually high in fats, cholesterol, and calories. And this actually increases the risk of osteoporosis as well. And actually, it can be difficult for us to digest and absorb. So for children who grow up drinking milk, they can actually get allergies more easily. And also, it burdens and damages our liver and kidneys as well. So not just the adults need protein, babies need protein too. So the first choice would be breast milk, which contains the required antibodies for the babies. If not, the second choice would be soy milk, which is free of fats, cholesterol, animal hormones, and low in calories. And this is actually easier for them to digest and absorb, which does not burden their health. And in plant food, soy is the best source of protein. It has 2 times more protein than meat, 3 times more than eggs, and 12 times more than milk. And soy also has an anti-cancer effect, as it inhibits the growth of cancer cells and tumors. So soy also helps to prevent cardiovascular disease, which reduces cholesterol and also prevent osteoporosis by enhancing calcium absorption and retention. And at the same time, it helps us to stabilize our blood sugar level, as soy has a low GI index of 18. So soy is also a good choice if you are looking to maintain your body shape, because it helps in weight management, as well as speeding up our fat decomposition and inhibiting body fat formation. So next will be fiber. Do you know that fiber is very important in our diet? This is because we need fiber to flush out the toxins in our body. The recommended daily intake is 20 to 35 grams, which is equivalent to 10 unpeeled apples. Seems a lot, right? And actually, insufficient fiber will cause constipation and in the long term, colon cancer. So let us take a look at psyllium husk. This is very rich in fiber. So out of 100 grams of psyllium husk, 71 grams is soluble fiber, which is 7 times more than oats. So let us look at the benefits of soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. So for soluble fiber, it forms a protective layer in the intestines, so it helps to block absorption of fats, calories, and cholesterol. So it also helps to prevent cardiovascular diseases and control our weight. So for insoluble fiber, it is a natural laxative. It helps remove the toxins from our intestines, preventing constipation and cancer. Lastly, maintain a radiant skin. So next one would be phytochemicals. This is one of the disease-fighting nutrients. Why do we need this? This is to combat our modern diet and lifestyle. Because in our daily diet, it is very difficult for us to avoid animal protein like meat and seafood. And because animal proteins are high in fat, calories, and cholesterol, which is not ideal for our body. And also, negative emotions like stress and anxiety will cause our body to secrete a toxic hormone called corticosteroids. This will suppress our immune system up to 80% within 30 minutes. Seems really scary, right? And furthermore, many food contains food chemicals like MSG, colorings, and preservatives. This will affect the normal functioning of our immune system. Therefore, we will need phytochemicals in our diet to combat these problems. So a plant food that is rich in phytochemicals is cactus. Cactus has more than 10,000 phytochemicals, which helps to strengthen our immune system. And it is also a cancer fighter, which helps to neutralize the cancer-causing hormones. Also, it has anti-inflammatory properties, and it can help us to prevent cardiovascular diseases. So the next disease-fighting nutrient is antioxidants. Free radicals are produced in our body when we are exposed to air pollution, toxic fumes, high heat cooking, UV rays, unhealthy diet, and our own body's metabolic process. So these free radicals will interfere with the stability of our cell's DNA, causing damage, leading to cancer. Hence, we will need these antioxidants to destroy these free radicals. So rose is very rich in antioxidants. It helps to prevent DNA damage. I believe that many people want to look younger than they age, right? And rose has 50 times more vitamin C than lemon, which greatly enhances the body's ability to produce collagen, which in turn helps to improve our skin texture and lighten pigmentation. Also, rose helps to relieve feminine problems as well, like period cramps, irregular menstrual cycle, and also combat colds. So another plant food would be cactus fruit. This has 7 times more antioxidants than vitamin C. It helps to promote cell repair and renewal, and also improve our skin softness. And it also helps in wound healing both inside and our skin surface as well. So another commonly seen plant food would be blueberries. Blueberries is also very rich in antioxidants. It helps to support our health, heart and liver health by reducing the buildup of bad cholesterol, thereby preventing cardiovascular disease, and inhibits the growth of liver cancer cells by 50%. And also, blueberry helps to protect our brain cells, improving our memory. Because many people nowadays spend long periods in front of their screens, like computers and phones as well, so blueberries can help to improve their vision and also prevent urinary tract infection. So the third disease-fighting nutrient is polysaccharides. Take a look at our environment around. We are constantly exposed to the constant virus mutation, from SARS to H1N1 to now COVID-19. Despite the advancement of medical science, it is unable to catch up with the virus mutation. And lastly, our daily necessity products contain cancer-causing agents like SLS, triclosan, fluoride, lead, and mercury. Hence, we will need polysaccharides to combat these problems. So an example would be cordyceps mycelium. This is rich in polysaccharides. It has a powerful anti-cancer effect. So it helps to regulate our immune system, which can improve both immune and autoimmune disorders. At the same time, it helps to strengthen our heart, lung, liver, and kidney functions. So it also helps to increase our energy, vitality, and also the resistance to stress. Also, a variety of mushrooms like ABM, maitake, and shiitake mushroom are rich in polysaccharides. This enhances our immune function and recharges the immune system. So the high amount of polysaccharides aids the production of cancer-fighting cells and suppress tumor growth, preventing the reproduction, spread, and relapse of cancer cells. It also helps to prevent viruses and harmful agents from entering delicate tissues. So at the same time, it helps to treat and prevent AIDS, chronic diseases, obesity, viral infections, poor blood circulation, stomach upset, and also exhaustion. So all elite products are actually formulated wholesome food based on nutritional immunology, where they take further steps looking into these 6 criteria. Firstly, type selection. Second, parts extraction. Third, time of harvest. Fourth, ingredients nutrients combination. Fifth, strict and advanced processing techniques. And lastly, safety tests. So let's take a look at the first one, type selection. So for cordyceps and mycelium, there's 400 species, but only 10 of them have nutritional value. So it helps to protect our lung and kidney functions, reducing phlegm, cure cough, and also difficulties in swallowing. So secondly, for pus extraction, in cactus, the gel has the most nutritional value. It has more than 10,000 phytochemicals. So with the correct extraction, it can boost our immunity, prevent cancer with anti-inflammatory effects, and also helps with wound healing and neutralizes our toxic hormones in the body. So for the rose, it's the most nutritious in the flower, and ginseng is the most nutritious in the roots. So thirdly, the time of harvest is also important. The plants are harvested when the nutritional value is the highest. So for example, ginseng, aged around 6 to 8 years, have the highest level of ginsenoside. So if the correct harvesting, it helps the body to adapt to stressful conditions, reducing fatigue, improve memory, and also improve oxygen level in our body. So for the rose, it's the most nutritious when it is budding. Next, nutritional immunology also takes into consideration the ingredients nutrients combination, as the right combination of ingredients can further enhance the benefits of each ingredient, bringing synergy, while an incorrect combination will destroy or cancel out each other. So for example, cactus is full of vitality where they can survive for 400 years. The right combination with cactus will accelerate the power of the body cells. So furthermore, elite products also have gone through strict and advanced processing techniques. So for example, cactus will have to go through high purity filtration to be able to filter very, very small particles like bacteria that are 0.01 to 100 microns in size. So another technique will be spray drying. This method is an ideal method which requires a certain temperature to eliminate toxins. An example would be soy, which has small toxins. So in order to remove the toxins, which are the skin and the seed, it must be at a degree of 60. Next will be freeze drying. This can retain nutrients and maintain the wholesomeness of wholesome plant food. So a sliced strawberry requires 14 to 16 hours to freeze dry, while a strawberry that is non-sliced takes 3 to 4 days. So this method requires rapidly freezing the plant food at the required temperature to remove most of the moisture and retaining about 1 to 4% moisture. So this results in a longer shelf life without adding preservative, and it can quickly reconstitute after adding water. So the last criteria is safety test. So many plants have been contaminated by the environment, soil, and water sources. And so organic does not mean it is safe unless it can pass this following safety tests, like heavy metal tests, microorganism, pesticide tests, and also poison tests. So moving on, Elite also has its own manufacturing facility in Singapore. It is awarded the Food Safety Excellence Award Gold by AVA, now called the SFA, but it is rated A for consecutively 15 years. So after sharing on the many benefits of foods, the miracle cure is right there in the supermarkets. That is, all the fruits and vegetables. Elite Global products are just a convenience for everyone at all ages. Nutritional immunology advocates that prevention is always better than cure. Of course, we need to partner with these 4 factors to achieve a healthy body. That is, sufficient sleep, moderate exercise, maintain a positive emotion, and coupled with correct, pure, and well-balanced nutrition to have a healthy body. Through our sharing, I'm sure that you have a clearer view on the differences between medicine, supplement, and food, and how to choose the correct health food where you can share this knowledge with your friends and families. With this, I end my sharing over here. Thank you. So I will pass the time back to the MC.
Thank you, Jingni, Lucas, and Jiahui for their sharings. From Jingni's sharings, we understand that medications can save lives in times of emergency. However, if they are misused, it can kill. This is because all medications have side effects and they should only be used under doctor's prescription. Our second speaker, Lucas, has shared that health supplements which are from animal-based sources or made from chemical sources through chemical processes will lead to overdose issue, which can cause side effects. These health supplements are not suitable for long-term use. Whereas through the sharing of our third speaker, Jia Hui, we have learned that we should eat more wholesome and functional plant ingredients, which are high in disease-fighting nutrients like phytochemicals, antioxidants, and polysaccharides in order to boost our immune system. Wholesome plant ingredients formulated based on the science of nutritional immunology that emphasize on the type of selection, part extraction, harvesting time, nutrients combination, advanced processing techniques, and stringent safety testing are nutritional immunology superfood that are safe, unique, and effective for our daily consumption without causing any side effects. Elite products are such nutritional immunology products that provide a convenient way for us to nourish our immune system in the hectic modern day lifestyle. So has anyone benefited from consuming the nutritional immunology products? It is definitely a yes. So tonight we have a lady who will share with us her father's eyes problem and how the problems have improved. So before I invite her to share the testimonial, I would like to seek everyone's cooperation by not taking any photo during the testimonial sharing. So thank you. And so now let us welcome Vasoda.
Okay, hi, good evening, everyone. Okay, this testimonial is about my dad. He is a 72 years old businessman and he works part-time. In mid-year 2018, while he was walking, he felt a sudden sharp pain in his eyes when the sun shined into his eyes. The eyes became blurry and led to fall. So he was very worried about his eyes, so he went and see an eye specialist. The doctor found out that he had cataracts and glaucoma. So he actually went for a surgery in 2018 for the right eye and the vision improved. However, he will need to use 2 ointments to prevent eye pressure build up and also to prevent eyelid swelling. And in 2019, his left eyes, he had to go for the operation to change the lens to prevent glaucoma and also cataracts from becoming worse. After the operation, because of the lens is being changed, his eyes became smaller and watery. So I shared this story to Cindy and she recommended my dad to take Rhapsody as well as Rosy Thyme to improve his general health and immune system. So I can show you here, this is Rhapsody. So he actually took 30 ml as well as Rosy Thyme 30 ml. So Rhapsody is good for our body, for immune, and also to improve our inflammation markers as well, to speed up any surgery and wound recovery as well. And for Rosy Thyme, basically it's an anti-aging, so it's able to help to improve our internal bodies as well as to improve the eye collagen and elasticity. So he consumed this for 2 months and his eyes after that improved. So you can see the photo, he's carrying my sister's daughter. You can see that his eyes was normal before the surgery, but after the surgery, his left eye became smaller. Touch wood to today, he just need to use the ointment for his right eye, but he doesn't actually complain the watery eyes or eyelid swelling and things like that. So he continued to actually also consume soy green. So we have like 30 packets inside as well as immunity. Yeah. So I would like to actually thank Dr. Chen for inventing this wonderful product, and also thanks EVG for giving me this opportunity to talk, and also I wish everyone a good health. So I end my sharing. Thanks, MC.
Thank you, Vasoda, for her sharing. So yeah, indeed, when we give our bodies, especially our immune system, the right nutrients, it will enable cells to be repaired and revitalized. Only then will the functions of the body's organ be optimally restored. Moreover, elite products are better choice for elderly to boost their immune system and health maintenance. So this because elite products are wholesome plant superfoods that are safe, unique, and effective. So congrats once again to Vasoda's father for gaining back his health. Yeah, so here I would like to highlight that every product, especially formulated to nourish the overall body, including our immune system. However, our products are not in any way a form of medication or drug and should not be used to treat or cure illnesses. So now we will have our Q&A session. I believe that through the sharing just now, you may have a question to ask. You can unmute to ask a question or type in your question in the chat box. We will try our best to answer all your questions. Okay, so let me take a look at the chat box. Or if you have any question, you can also ask through the unmute your microphone. Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Vigil.
I would like to ask, right? I'm asking on behalf of my friend that we
Yes.
understand that building a healthy immune system is very important, right?
Yes.
But I am pretty healthy now. Do you think that I need to consume your product?
Okay, so thank you, Vigil, for your question. So Vigil is asking on behalf of her friend. So she understand that building a healthy immune system is important, but she's pretty well now, pretty healthy now. So does she needs to consume elite products? So may I know anyone from the Q&A panel would be able to help to answer this question?
Hi, Sinji.
Hi, Dawn.
Yes, I would like to help answer the question.
Thank you, Dawn.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Vigil, for your question. So when we say that I'm pretty healthy or I'm not taking any medicines given by the doctor, does it really mean that we are really healthy? I think this is a good question to really ponder and think about it. Because I think recently while we are watching the news, right, or reading the newspaper article, we witnesses many diseases outbreak such as this Marburg virus disease, where actually a patient died with the onset symptoms of fever, headache, fatigue, abdomen pain, etc. And actually in India itself, right, a young boy with this H5N1 avian influenza A was diagnosed shortly after he passed on with lot of this medical complication. So actually diseases have to break the immune system line of defense before the body can scramble to them. So diseases rate are also rising because of the lack of awareness about protecting the immune system and exposing to factors that weakens the immunity, such as this environmental pollution, unhealthy diet, drug abuse, and also stress, like just what the speaker has shared just now. So this caused the immune system to be under attack and prone to infection, resulting in poor health or even death. So therefore, it's actually important to build a strong and healthy immune system right from the start. So just allow me to share some stuff with you guys. So yes, as you can see over here, right, it's possible to have health and longevity, but the key thing is to maintain a healthy immune system. So according to WHO, World Health Organization, the #1 disease killer, cardiovascular disease, 1 death every 2 seconds. And #2 killer disease, cancer, 88 million deaths recorded in 2015. That is really a huge number of deaths. Many diseases have incubated in our body before showing any symptom, including cancer and viral infection. So the truth is that we should know that no sickness doesn't mean healthy. So let us just see in this slide, what are the causes of chronic diseases? For example, lack of sleep, stress, smoking, alcoholism, toxic chemical of household products, unhealthy diet, pollution, lack of exercise, drug abuse. Yeah, but do we know that there are actually 80 trillion cells and 9 major systems in our body? Actually, these 9 major systems are interconnected with each other. So our body is just like a coach, and the horses are our 9 major systems. So if a horse is injured, it will actually affect the progression of the other horses. So only complete nourishment for the 9 major systems in our body can ensure optimal health. Yeah. So the 3 major nutrients that nourish just perfectly for our 9 major systems are phytochemicals, antioxidant, and polysaccharide. So my next slide will actually elaborate more on the 30 years of research by nutritional immunologists, Superfood for health and longevity. And they are Cordyceps mycelium, contain high polysaccharide, possessed with anti-cancer properties, and increase natural killer cell activities by 49 folds, destroy viruses, also increase the sensitivity of interferons and interleukin to prevent virus and cancer formation. And next will be rose. Okay, like rose antioxidant is 50 times more than lemon, prevent the aging of organs through oxidation, promotes circular repair, prevent self-damage by free radicals, enhance collagen productions. And next will be cactus. So I think cactus is really, really good because it contains more than 10,000 types of phytochemicals, activate cells and strengthen our immune system to destroy various bacteria and viruses, neutralize these cancer-causing hormones in our body, effectively prevent and destroy cancer, and enhance the blood circulation. And next will be hawthorns. Right? Hawthorn nourishes the cardiovascular system, effectively reduce this LDL cholesterol and prevent this atherosclerosis, maintains smooth blood flow and regulates blood pressure and nurtures our heart. And next will be this psyllium husk, which is my favorite. Yeah, why? Because it's very high in fiber, it lowers the risk of cancer, allergy, and autoimmune diseases. And for psyllium husk, there's 2 fiber. One is soluble fiber, which can reduce cholesterol level and control this blood sugar level. And the other one is actually insoluble fiber, which promotes this bowel movement, protects this gastrointestinal tract, and create healthy gut microbiota, and also help in detoxification and reduce this liver burden, improving our skin texture. And next will be this oriental raisin tree. Okay, because oriental raisin tree fruits can protect liver function, prevent liver cirrhosis, fatty liver, and liver cancer. Yeah, increase alcohol metabolism and shortens the duration of alcohol in the liver and reduce liver damage. And rich in this solanine, which has high antioxidant and can prevent cancer effectively and eliminate toxin. Yeah. But of course, besides consuming the above 30 years research by nutritional immunology superfood for health and longevity, we also need to have wisdom of health by having healthy lifestyle for longevity, which we need to have balanced nutrients, adequate sleep and rest, appropriate exercise, and also positive mindset. Yeah. So actually back to the questions again. Yeah. Do you actually need to consume the product? Actually, my answer is yes. Why? Is it because it's a plant nutrient, convenient, safe to consume, with more than 2,000 stringent tests, and also suitable for all ages. So please find out more information from the friend who actually invited you today. So I hope I did answer your question. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dawn, for answering this question. So from Dawn's sharing, we understand that when a person has no sickness, does not mean that he or she is healthy as many diseases have incubated in our body before showing any symptoms, including cancer and virus infections. Hence, nourishing our immune system daily with appropriate and adequate supply of disease-preventing nutrients is really, really important in order to have the optimal health and longevity. So Elite Global Products provide us with a convenient supply of these nutrients. We are really blessed to have Elite Global Products for our health investment. So let's see whether there are any other questions.
Yeah, good evening. I'd like to ask a question on the third speaker, Miss Yong, right? Is it correct, Miss Yong?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, she mentioned that about.
Sorry, Simon. It seems like your line has broken. Would you be able to ask the question again? We cannot hear your question. Simon? Probably the connection, the internet connection there.
Regarding about the
okay.
Cell to make us aging at a very fast rate. I believe you know what our cell, they're known as sleeping cell. So how do you overcome this sleeping cell by taking your products? This is question number one. Maybe you can answer question one first.
Okay, thank you, Simon, for your questions. So anyone from the Q&A, from the Q&A panel would to answer this question? Q&A team.
Hi, Simon. This is Daniel here.
Yes, Daniel.
Yeah. Can you repeat your questions? Because I don't really understand what do you mean by sleeping cell.
You don't understand. Okay. I'm saying the aging, aging process.
Aging.
Yeah, aging. So what she mentioned, the third speaker, saying that most of us want to appear as young as forever, so-called, right?
Correct.
So by so-called, you recommend us a certain product to consume, to our body, so that make us to maintain the aging process. So I believe most of us, we cannot deny, aging is aging. Definitely, one day we will age, no matter how. Right? So in our cell, in our body, there's a cell known as sleeping cell. So the sleeping cell is forever sleep. So how you trigger this sleeping cell to wake up so that they can continue, maintain our youthful looks as well as our mental, memories to sustain. So this is the question that that you recognize product, and I believe your product also not cheap, because you need to consume it a certain period of time, certain batches or whatever it is. If I'm not wrong, please correct me, Daniel.
Yeah, thanks for your questions. Yeah, because you mentioned about the sleeping cell, that's the first time I heard about it. Yeah, so if you can more specific, as in what kind of cells in our body, because we have trillion of cells in our body.
Okay, so, in our cell, in our body have a sleeping cell. It's about 250,000, I would say. So these cells always sleep. Just like when you go back to your home, you need to switch on the light, right? So you can see, right? So if you don't switch on the light, this sleeping cell forever sleep. So forever sleep means that your aging will grow very fast. So that is a killer. That's a killer. How do you overcome the killer?
Okay, that's the first time I heard about it. So
probably you need to dig up more before you talk about aging. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I can
just
share.
just to share with you, you know, just a kind of.
Yeah.
I'm very curious because she told me, I mean, just not the speaker say, right?
Yeah.
That
By the
it's
way, where
good.
do you get the information from?
Yeah,
Sleeping
that's
cell.
right. That's why I heard. I said, "Wow, wonderful, man! I would consider to buy and then try and then recommend friends." You know what I mean? You know me.
Oh, okay. It's actually from
Be-
the slide you mentioned. Is it from the slide?
yeah. I know because I must make sure that I believe myself and it's proven. Then I dare to recommend. Am I right? I'm sure
I
you
see,
will
I
do that
see.
also, right? That's very important. Rule number one, right? If not, everybody will curse you like hell. No? Yeah. Okay.
You don't
Daniel,
mind, maybe we can look at.
Sure. You don't mind to give us an idea or give us a guide, you know? Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe it's from the slide itself, right? So maybe.
Yeah. It's possible that you can, look with small research and then let us know, you know, so that we can, have the confidence, so-called your products.
Maybe I
Okay,
take a look at the slide again.
Thank you,
so
Daniel,
that-
and thank you, Simon, for the question.
Mm.
So, from my understanding, because we know about the immune system. So actually, the best doctor in the world is our immune system. So this all aging and all that and all this is actually related, closely related to immune system.
Yes,
so
correct.
yeah, so we have to nourish our immune system so that it can perform the three functions. That means defense, cleanse, and repair. That's where how's your, even if when you have this damage on your DNA that cause aging will be repaired. Yeah. So we are actually delivered information and knowledges based on the science of nutritional immunology, which is created by, founded by Dr. Zhao Fei Chen.
Okay,
So,
you're talking
yeah.
about damage can repair. I don't believe
Yes.
that, to be frank to you.
Okay.
Let's say when your body get a cut, get a wound, so you go to surgeon to mend it. Do you think can mend it as original? No, there's no way. Well, I mean, that depends on how severity of the damage is. If the severity is number one, okay, level one. If severity is up to the fourth level, of course, there's whatever medicine come is still unable to repair, it's back to the normal. I believe you should cannot deny it, lah. You know, just say you cut a
Yes,
wound,
so
can you
understand.
repair back? You know?
Yes,
I mean,
yeah,
this is
understand.
facts.
Thank you, Simon, for your explanation. Yeah. So I understand that because the improvement of the body is also takes time.
Yes,
So
correct.
because of we it's like a ruler of health lah. When we
Right.
have we need our body to improve, it's go step by steps lah.
True,
Yeah.
true.
So but
Agree.
if we have a immune, if we nourish ourselves, if we nourish our immune system, the recovery will be faster. So we also have a lot of heard a lot of testimonials regarding full recovery, as just now, like what Fasoda has shared with us also lah. Yeah. So all this information, this fascinating science of nutritional immunology, we will ask your friend. I mean, we will send this info to you. Yeah. And you can take a look, and also many videos delivered by Dr. Chen, who is the authority of the preventive science. So this is by hearing from her, you will be have more understanding about anti-aging and all these immune system related illnesses lah. Yeah, because 90% of our illness is because of the caused by the malfunctioning of immune system. Yeah.
Yes,
So thank you
yeah,
so much, Simon.
correct.
Because of the time limitation, we can only answer your one question. You have any?
Maybe the short one. Number two, can the
Okay.
cancer patient on the breast cancer, now she go on the so-called treatment, whatever is already over, surgery, all this. Can the patient can take your so-called products?
Okay, Simon, thank you so much. So
Short and sharp.
when
Yeah. Thanks.
so we can, yes, your friends can take elite products because even during the treatments, your her body still need nutrients. So with this safe and unique and also effective nutrients, right, to nourish his body, her body, to also build those cells that are damaged by the treatment. So she actually really needs the nutrients, and actually elite products is very good because of the stringent testings and the strict advanced processes that really make sure that the products are safe, unique, and effective. Yeah, so I'll
okay.
recommend you that you can we'll send the info to you later on, or through your friend who invited you here. Thank you so much, Simon, for your questions.
It's very nice of you all to try to explain yourself. If you are unable to explain, I mean, it's okay for me. I understand you need to do some research before you dare to say something concretely. Am I right? So-called, I know. So probably say you can explain in the future the human system, what link to human system, So what are the things, what are the factors in order for us to improve immune system? Don't just say human system. Yes, everybody of us know, but what are the factors contributing human system? A, B, C, D, something like that, perhaps.
Thank you so much, Simon, for your feedback. Because we have a time, we have a time constraint here.
I know.
So sure. We actually we have robust facts and all these knowledges from nutritional immunology that we can send it to you, really. So these are proven science, and it's not as just what we say. We actually delivered, we actually convey the science and the health knowledge from Dr. Chow Fei Chen. Yeah, it's not that we created this. Yeah, so I hope that our questions our answer has answered your questions. Yes, our sharing has answered your question. Yeah, so I think our Q&A session will end here today. So